I think there's a lot we can conclude from these two cases. First, the similarities. Both appear to have serious political biases as their root. It doesn't mean there isn't some truth to their arguments. From what I've found out, Israel has gone to extreme lengths to prevent civilian casualties. They've contacted civilians in Gaza, warned them about imminent military actions, published safe zones where citizens can stay and safe routes to get there. That's not to say that Israel has been perfect in their actions. The recent fire at a tent camp is still being investigated, along with other accusations. Similarly, the accusations that Donald Trump falsely listed a payoff as a legal expense may be true, even if the statute of limitations has expired. The accusations of different standards at the UN, the ICC, and the American courts have been going on for decades. However, both Khan's request for an arrest warrant of a Western official and the prosecution of a former president, not to mention the presumptive nominee of a major political party, are unprecedented, and I believe portend bad things in our future. The politicization of our criminal justice system places not only the United States, but the entire Western world on par with the banana republics we so often chastise. Similarities aside, there are some differences as well. While any ICC arrest warrant is meaningless in Israel, the conviction of Donald Trump does have many implications, both legal and political. Should Trump be sentenced to jail time, how will the Secret Service, which not only has a duty but the legal power to protect the former president, handle this new territory? There's already a move in Congress to terminate Secret Service protection for anyone convicted of a felony. However, by the time any such legislation would pass, it would be ex post facto if applied to Donald Trump, and therefore unconstitutional. In the light of recent events, though, does anyone believe that actually matters anymore? Trust in our institutions has been falling fast. Based on the reactions to the Trump conviction, it appears whatever faith people had is either completely gone or eroding at an astounding rate. If Mr. Khan gets his warrants, especially in the light of reports of Hamas members and UNRWA and the ongoing animosity toward Israel and many UN agencies, it seems that trust in the Western world may be harder to find than a unicorn. While my lack of faith in their so-called justice system has led me to avoid the state of New York, I'm considering other states to avoid as well, as I do not see this slouching toward Gomorrah changing course anytime soon. To those of you who are looking toward a Donald Trump election victory to save us, I remind you of the words of George Washington. The disorders and miseries which result gradually incline the minds of men to seek security and repose in the absolute power of an individual. And sooner or later, the chief of some prevailing faction, more able or more fortunate than his competitors, turns this disposition to the purposes of his own elevation on the ruins of public liberty.